I have my frequencies. I already see that my distribution is skewed. Okay, so I have the frequencies. Now let's do the relative frequencies. Remember, the relative frequency is just the frequency divided by the sample size. Okay, and then I'm going to use just two decimal places. So this is about 46%. I'm just going to copy my formula down. And if I add these relative frequencies, right, the sum has to be equal to 1. Very good. Happy? Now the cumulative relative frequency. Okay, so here the cumulative relative frequency of the first class is the relative frequency of the first class. The cumulative relative frequency of the second class is the cumulative relative frequency of the first class plus the relative frequency of the second. And then I just copy the formula. Okay, I can verify that the last class, right, the cumulative relative frequency is 1. Very good. So here I have everything, right? I have already my frequency table, right? So let's go to the, here I have the frequency table for the salaries, right? Now I need to build the histogram, right? And the cumulative frequency line as well, okay? So I'm going to do that. Right now, I'm going to build the charts and then I'm going to leave the formatting for later because the formatting is always the messiest part. Okay, so now we have two ways to do the histogram. Okay, so the first one is using the midpoints and the frequencies. So I'm going to do that here. Select the data, insert, column, like that. Okay, I'm going to delete this because now you see this here, I don't have the actual midpoints. I need to add them. So select data, horizontal category in the x-axis, edit, another midpoint. Okay, so now, yes, this is ranging from, right, the midpoint of the first class, 1 million, all the way to 19 million. I'm going to remove the chart title because, no, I'm going to leave. Okay, so what I'm going to do later is, later I'm going to format this. Okay. All right, very good. So this will be the first chart. The second chart, I'm going to use the classes, the frequencies. Okay, or maybe I can use the classes and the relative frequencies. It's the same. Right, so insert. Okay, and this is it. Right, so now I have relative frequencies here and these classes over there. So okay, very good. Remember that later on I need to make this bar touch and everything. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for later. Okay, now I'm going to add the class boundaries. So the lower boundary, the upper boundary. Okay, here, and remember here, right? I need to take this guy, subtract 1/2 of this, divided by 2, right? And here, take this guy and add 1/2 of this guy. Okay, then it's down. Okay, and just round. Again, right? This $5,000 is so tiny, so it doesn't really matter. The trick is that I need to have here, and here, 0. Okay, and then I can do the cumulative frequency, that. This is going to be a different type of chart, right? This is going to be a scatter plot like that over here. Okay, so I'm going to make these guys smaller so that I can have all of them visible here. I'm going to do the formatting later. Let me move this over. Okay. Right. What else I need? I need, let's see. Oh, the dot plot. Okay, so I need to do a dot plot here, right? I have the salaries. Now I need to count. So um, let's see. I'm going to do count if, right? Then this, that, and that, and I need to fix this here. I did discuss this in another video, so that's why I'm doing this fast. Okay, I copy this down. So I'm counting how many instances so far, right, are for this particular salary. So here, right, $320,000 appears so far 13 times at this point. Okay, so as I move down, it may or may not appear more times. Okay, so now I add this as a scatter plot. Okay, so insert charts, scatter plot. Okay, it's at the very top over here. Okay, so let me make it smaller. Move this over here. All right. So I have this chart. The other chart that I need is the box plot. So let's do the box plot. Okay, so for the box plot, right, this is the box plot of the salaries. Select the data, insert, recommended charts, all charts, box and whisker. Okay, and then I'm just going to copy down, sorry, up over here. Okay, so that will be the box plot. Again, the box plot, right, gives the idea of a highly skewed data. Okay, number, no decimal places. Very good. So these are all my charts.